So, as I stated earlier, we're going to take an honest look at relationships, needs versus wants, and also we're going to take a look at what standards are and how they play into your success in your dating life. We're also going to do a breakdown of the sexual marketplace. We're going to talk about what it is and what it isn't, and how you navigate the sexual marketplace to pursue the individuals that you're interested in dating and being in a relationship with. And then lastly, we're going to talk about some next steps that you can take to increase the likelihood or the possibility of you being happy in your dating life and finding that what you're looking for in terms of a romantic partner. So let's start with a definition of kind of key topics or key points when you're talking about compromise versus settling in a relationship. First, an individual has to have a firm understanding and ability to effectively communicate what their needs are. Your needs are your requirements. These are the things that you cannot do without in a relationship. Think of it in terms of we have a need for water, a need for air, a need for food. These are things that are requirements that without which we're not going to be okay. And so, in terms of your dating relationship, you need to understand what your needs are, the things that you're going to require to be happy, healthy, safe, and secure in a relationship. So, have a firm understanding of what your key needs are. Secondly, you need to have a firm understanding of what your key wants are. These are your preferences. These are the nice to have or I wish I had. The things that aren't necessarily vital for you to be happy in a relationship, but are things that you would enjoy if they were there. These are the things like women preferring particular height men, or particular careers, or men preferring certain builds in women, or certain hairstyles or hair lengths. So once again, so what are your preferences, and are you able to effectively communicate what these wants are to someone else? And so when you're talking about needs, you never want to give in on your needs. The things, once again, you can't elect today to not want air or not take air. And so your needs are things that you need to firmly hold to when it comes to a dating relationship. Failing to do so is considered settling, and you never want to settle. You don't want to give up on something that is vital for you to be happy, healthy, and safe in a relationship. So never give up on the things that you need. However, it is more than okay to sacrifice some of your wants. This is referred to as compromising, and most adults are able to compromise. We don't always get what we want, no matter how hard we try, and so you need to be willing to figure out what things that I want or that are on my want list can I really do without if I had to. Does she really have to have hair down to her back or be a size two? Does he really need to be 6'4", earning $300,000 a year? Once again, what are the things that I can compromise on in terms of my wants that will still allow me to be okay in a relationship? And then when you look at a combination of your wants and your needs, you end up with your standards. These are your general rules of thumb that you follow for for determining the suitability of a partner. It's kind of your bar that you set that a person has to be able to pass in order to be considered worthy. So making sure that you have a firm understanding of your needs and wants will help to guarantee that your standards are realistic, and that you have a firm ability to communicate to someone else what it is that you're actually looking for. So as we think about our individual wants and needs, we have to make sure that we do our homework on the front end. Did you do the work on the front end to determine what are your key needs in a relationship? And similarly, what are your key wants in your relationship? And then what things are you willing to compromise regarding your wants? The more homework you do on the front end to understand that, the better you'll be able to communicate it to someone else, and for no other reason than to have a clear image in your own mind about what the perfect person for you looks like. Recognizing that there are no perfect people, but what what the person that most closely approximates your ideal person looks like. So having a firm understanding of wants and needs. Secondly, you need to have an understanding of what things would I or should I be willing to compromise for love or whatever it is you're looking for. What are those wants that really, when I'm honest with myself, aren't as important? What things can I cross off my list that are probably getting in the way of me finding happiness? And so once again, where can I compromise in terms of my wants, but never in my needs, because once again that's settling. But where can I compromise on my wants? And then the problem that typically comes up is when you look at your list and you realize, damn, I have many more wants than I have needs. So if your list is so full of a lot of superficial, not so important things, it's getting in the way of you being happy. It's getting in the way of you being able to find the person you're looking for because you're so wrapped up in trying to find this idealized perfect person that does not exist. And so check your list, make sure that you've got a good balance of wants and needs. You have a good understanding of what things you're able and willing to compromise on. And that should dramatically help your journey into finding what it is you're looking for in your romantic life.